Okay, welcome back to Naruto Anime Re-Review, Part 4B. This one I'm discussing episodes, I believe it's 38 to 50. Yep, 13 episodes. Yep, these episodes are preliminary rounds. This is still technically part of the second round of the Chunin exam, but it's mostly just set up for basically what will happen in the third round. But third won't happen just yet. There's actually an interlude. Now, it's explained because there are, well, technically 21, though Kabuto does drop out. Now there's 20, so they need to have 10 matches. And the matches are set up completely at random. And they have all facing each other. Okay, the first match is Sasuke versus one of the members from Kabuto team, which he beats in just the first 2 episodes. Yep, the other matches are Ino versus Sakura, which is something that anybody basically watching the series. Yeah, this is complete. This is not unexpected. It lasts for 2 episodes. Yep. Let's see. They had Shikamaru versus the female Sound Ninja, which he beats her. In the case of the one whose arms got broken, he fought Shino, which shouldn't be him. And in the case of the third member, the guy with the gear, with the gadget in his arm, he beats Choji in the last episode of the arc. Well, decent episodes. Let's see, what other ones were there? Let's see. Oh yes, there was Kyu versus Naruto, which this lasted for about 2 episodes, and this was a great battle. It's probably of these episodes, probably the second best battle of the entire. Well, of all the preliminary battles. And there's also a side thing with Sasuke. He was told not to use any chakra because it would activate the curse mark. After he beats his opponent, Kakashi like, I'll take him away and I'll seal him up. And of course, for the next episode, he seals up the curse mark. And he has a brief conversation with Orochimaru, and that's all he lasts to see of him for a bit until he shows up later, where he just comes completely out of nowhere. Where he's like, oh yeah, he's like something where Sasuke is. Oh, he's in the infirmary. Whereas he mentioned his thoughts, he's actually under heavy guard by the Amu Black Ops. I mean, why not? Orochimaru's after him. As for the third member of Kabuto's team, I don't think he faced up against anybody. No. You have, let's see. Oh yeah, they have 10-10. Oh yeah, that last member he fought against Conqueror, which yeah, that was a pretty quick battle. Of course, Conqueror shows off the fact he can use puppet jutsu really well and beats him really easily. Now in the case of Tamari, she, of course, if it was Tamara, if it was Tamari, that's how I pronounce her name. She faced off against Tenten. Yeah, my third favorite character face off against each other. And man, this was a pitiful battle. Even though I remember this is so pitiful. Like, Tenten throws all weapons at him, and of course, Tamari's like, Tad just throws it all off, and then she just beats her. And then when she lands on top of her. She lands like almost back first on top of her fan. Then she just throws away like a piece of garbage. Lucky enough, she's caught by Rock Lee, and he's like, "Shouldn't she have more? You should have more respect for your opponents." He's like, screw this. Yeah, she doesn't care. And as far as I know, she does become a lot more better person after this. But she never apologized to Tenten for doing that. Nope. As a matter of fact, she and Tenten never interact with each other after this. That's what I thought was quite strange about this. Like, this is the only time you see these two ever interact with each other the entire franchise. Yes, Tamari and Tenten. I mean, Tamari has more interactions with Naruto and Sakura than she does with frickin' Tenten. Yes, that's no joke about that. I would have thought, though, she would have later apologized for it because, well, they reconcile later. But it's never mentioned that they ever do that. Of course, Tenten herself, like, after she's taken out here, she is, well, she's actually seen again in the very next arc, but she's absent for the rest of the arc. From what I can tell. But then we have the best battle of the entire set of episodes, and what has been voted as one of the best battles of the entire series, Rock Lee versus Gara. An excellent battle. Like, this lasted for 3 episodes, and it was take up the last 3 episodes. The one where Choji fought up against the Sound Ninja, that came right after this. That was very quick. That was a quick, like, 5 minutes. Yeah, this took up 3 episodes. And damn, this was a damn good fight. She'll be a flashback to, also flashback to Rock Lee's, like, when he first joined up with Mike Guy. He had a completely different attire than he does currently. And he used to wear his ninja headband on his forehead, instead of now he wears it like a belt. Yep. And Rock Lee actually loses the fight. Yes, thanks to Gara basically using Sandcoffin to crush one of his arms and legs. And he's pretty much he's basically not restored to normal until I think it was actually in a filler episode. If I remember. Yeah, they actually he does get surgery right after this. Yeah, it's actually done in a filler story when he finally gets surgery to repair his limbs. And it's also what Mike Guy thinks it was very precious to him. Probably like a possible son. And of course, Kakashi chastises him for basically having his emotions play into this. But look how thanks to thanks to Mike Guy, Rock Lee is safe from being killed. Because, well, you're not here to kill him. Like, it's a survival, yes, but he doesn't want him to die. My only guess is the reason why this scene was written this way, because Kishimoto's got plans for him, so he did not want him to die here. Which is really smart as a part of Kishimoto to do. That's just my personal thing on the matter. And then Gara walks off. Yeah, there's no denying this was a really good battle. It's interesting though, of all the battles, this one took the longest. While in the case of Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke, they took up 2 episodes for their fights. In the case of Rock Lee, he had 3 episodes for his because he fought freaking Gara. But in the case of everybody else, like, well, Ino basically fought Sakura in 2 episodes, but everybody else, 1 episode. And that was it. Yep, and then once these battles are finished up, well, that ends the particular fight thing. Of course, it's, well, they take a break from the fighting after this. For a brief bit. Yeah, there's a brief interlude before I get to round 3. Yeah, 7 episodes of an interlude before they get to, like, next. Also, and they also forgot to mention this one, Neji versus Hinata. This took up 2 episodes, this one. And this one wasn't as pitiful as Tenten versus Tamari, because Hinata put up a really decent fight throughout the whole thing. Neji's there to beat her, though he nearly kills her in the process. Lucky enough, he's stopped by Mike Guy, Kakashi, and Koronai. And of course, before this battle happens, after Naruto beat Kiba, Hinata gives him a healing ointment, which, well, Koronai tells him to take it. You're like, okay, and he uses it and it works. Well, and of course, Kakashi concludes, yeah, that's Nine-Tailed Fox doing it. The healing ointment basically is not doing it, but it's very useful. And fun fact, this particular scene is actually referenced in the film The Last, with the whole thing of Hinata giving him a healing ointment. Yeah, there's actually reference there, because Naruto remembers it at that point. It took him 7 years to remember this. Wow. Okay. Yep, and then after Kiba lost, like, he was gonna he was just gonna give Kiba 1-2. And Nakamura was like, nah, don't worry about it. And then right after that, that's when she had her fight with Neji. And after she lost her battle, Naruto takes some of her blood, put it in his fist, and vows to defeat him in the next round as basically payback for what he did to Hinata. Which, I will get to that when I discuss round 3 for the series, because that's actually the very first fight, believe it or not. Naruto versus Neji. Let's see. There's nothing else. But yeah, that's particularly it that I can think of that happened. It's basically a lot of big battles that happen in this one. Yep, so yeah, that's it for Singular View. I have roughly about 2 more videos I'm going to do today. One, of course, we review for news episode for Case Closed. And I also, today, I'm going to be starting my review, watching, and hopefully get a chance to review the series Death March, The Parallel World of Rhapsody. Yep, I'm finally ready to start this series. And I'll review once I get to episode 12 of this series of what series I'm going to do next, because I have another series I'm definitely going to do because I have it lined up ready to go, okay? See you next video.